Hello everybody in YouTube, welcome in. Doing a start a little bit different from what I conventionally do, and the stream may go a little differently than normal, we'll see. But let's see, I got that up. I think my microphone is live, so you can hear me. Let's get into my hardcore world. It's been a while since I've streamed, and I'm kind of trying to rethink my approach to how I want to stream. But as you can see, I'm at 1,114 days in this hardcore world. Hey Kat, nice to see you. Welcome in. The world is pretty much where I left it off last time I streamed, which was like, I think it was a few weeks ago. Oh, that's right. The last thing I did was I went to an ancient city to collect a bunch of enchanted gapples. But today what I want to do has nothing to do with the... What the hell was that? Did you see that? The villagers were like fighting over the door, opening and shutting it over and over. That was weird. Anyway, I want to make an automated system for creating mud. However, I haven't really done any prep. So I haven't collected all the materials I need. I hadn't picked out a spot where I'm going to do it. I don't even know if I have enough dirt to convert to mud. But I'll start by going over to my storage and dealing with the lag of 144 popper golems. The lag and the noise of them. Try to stow away the stuff that I got from my last expedition. With that very lag-inducing automatic storage system. While it's sorting through this stuff. I'll look at maybe picking out a spot. They do make a heck of a racket, Cat. No doubt about that. And they generate a tremendous amount of lag. I'm starting to regret my choices in creating that. But while that's sorting through that first shulker, let me pick out a spot for this farm. We could place it there. I think I want to put it alongside this road somewhere. And this might be a good spot here, because I could maybe access it from the road and then have some of the redstone extend below it. Thinking. I'm not even exactly sure how much space this is going to take up. Maybe like 15 blocks square is what I'm guessing. So if that's true, whoops. I lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15. 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see if I got a bucket here. Be the easiest way to clean this up. I do have at least a partial list of materials. But I haven't gathered them up yet. Wow, just that small area had that many pink petals. That's a lot. I figure I can use this mud to like use for paths in the village. Just wonder if I had any food other than golden apples. And I am not sure about these copper golems. They are a lag machine. I'm trying to remember if I might have got rid of some of them. Because there were 6 in each cell, and there's 24 cells, so it's... math is hard. I think like 144. I might have gotten rid of one from each cell. I don't remember. Is that the shulker shells? Yeah, that's all that is. Okay. No worries, Inokius. Thanks for coming in. I will try to be entertaining while you lurk. Do I have... Oh, right here. Okay. This is my shulker that I put all of my project materials in. That stuff. I don't know for sure how far along I'm going to get today. I need that. I'm pretty sure 2 sticky pistons was on my list of stuff that I need. Where did I put all the potions? I think by putting a shulker box in there, and the other shulker boxes, no matter what their contents are going to get put in there by the... they're going to get put in there by the copper golems. And that's not necessarily a good thing. I have... name tags, no. I kept spare name tags someplace, but I don't know where they're at. Oh well. Each of these chests is a separate cell. Past this point, I just have, like, a stick in each of these chests. So... it should just pass all the extra stuff over here. If it makes it this far, it means... there isn't a specifically set-aside place for it. Let's see. Candle should go in here. Extra chests. Alright. Leather. Is that in here? Yep. Leather's in here. I hope I have enough redstone for this project. Music discs are down here somewhere. I think. Here. And where would I put horse armor? I don't know where I have horse armor. Not there. Some more lights. Helmets. Put the diamond horse armor there. Although it seems like I should have other horse armor someplace. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't been saving that. Got my redstone. Okay. Echo shards. Ah, there's the skulk stuff. I'll put it with that. Oh, actually, have I made a recovery compass? I bet I haven't. I feel like I should have one just for the sheer novelty of having one. It's something completely useless to me in hardcore, but I think it'd be funny to have one. Wait, crafting table. There we go. And clearly I haven't died yet because the recovery compass is spinning. Okay. Any item frames? If I put it on the wall, does it spin? I don't know if it would normally spin, put in an item frame, even if you'd already died, but it's definitely spinning now. I have blocks of coal? It must be when I was tunneling down to the ancient city, I came across some coal veins. This is normally stuff I wouldn't do on stream. I'd organize all my stuff ahead of time, but... it's one of those things where I felt like I could mess around doing prep for this stream, or I could get my next open world zombie apocalypse video finished, or work on it at least. Speaking of which, I have a new open world zombie apocalypse video coming out tomorrow, and I've been recording a new one, which I came across this really spooky place that I think would be really cool for to show it off at Halloween. And fortunately, by the time I get finished editing it, it's gonna be like next week. So that's not, unfortunately, not gonna happen. There's a lot of coal. My theory is, the more time I spend messing around with organizing my storage now, the less time it will take later, as there's less and less things that don't have a place yet. Sorry, Mr. Man, you're just gonna have to wait. You'll get the Halloween video a week or two late. That's how it's going to work out. You know, Halloween's coming on a Friday. It's tomorrow. Which is nice. But unfortunately, around here the weather's going to be kind of crappy. It's going to be raining all day tomorrow. That's unfortunate. Alright, let me go through my checklist here. Stuff that I need for this farm. I need a dropper. And I need 2 dispensers. What have I got in here? I think I have that in here. So, a dropper. And 2 dispensers. 2 sticky pistons. I have 1. I'm going to need a metric ton of cobblestone for this. To craft all the redstone stuff. I need wood. We need some planks to make pistons. Oh, wait. Well, lots of stuff that doesn't have a place for it. What you say a lot of clankers. Now, I just said it a little earlier. I think originally there were 144. I think I might have dispatched one from each of these cells. There's only 120. Still a lot. You know what? I'm just going to smelt the cans. I'm not going to save them. What was I saying? I need a sticky piston. So, oh, I need cobblestone. I know I have cobblestone with a redstone, but oh, I don't think I'm gonna have cobblestone for all this. Alright. Some planks. Let's see, I need planks, I need iron ingots. Make a bunch of pistons. And make one of them a sticky piston. Alright. So, my list. Dropper, 2 dispensers, 2 sticky pistons. 134 pistons. Yes, that many. There's a real good chance I'm going to run out of cobblestone for this. Alright, let's see. More planks. Pistons. And redstone dust. Planks. Pistons, planks, that's 86. Off the bed. Hi. Oh. Sleep well, cat. Thanks for coming in. Coal. Oh man, I got distracted again. Need cobblestone. More planks. Pistons. Pistol dust. Ingots. Planks. Pistons. 128, so I need like another math is hard. 6. close enough. Alright. Now I need that many observers. I'm at 34. Leg's real. Oh, I need more cobblestone. Okay, I was afraid of that. Ha! I'm gonna need to gather more materials because I'm out of cobblestone. This is what happens when I don't mine very much. Don't do a lot of mining. That means I don't have a lot of cobblestone, and it's kind of a critical ingredient for a lot of redstone. So I'm coming up short. See if I have any other things I need in here, and not really. Hopper. I do need some hoppers. I don't remember how many. What else is on my list? I need ice. I need some glass. Ice to make water sources, and then some glass to contain the water. I'm not used to where this stuff is stored. There's ice. I want ice, not packed ice. Wait. It's important that I have at least some ice in there so the copper golems know where to put things. Stack of glass is probably enough. And there should be more than enough ice. Two comparators and a repeater. A redstone torch. Doesn't look like I have those. Inheritors. Repeater. Redstone torch. Okay. That's all I listed as things that I need. So it looks like I have everything right now except I need as many observers as I have pistons. So I need to go get more cobblestone to make the observers with. I need mud. I need dirt to make the mud with. Oh, I also need glass. Oh, shoot. I need glass bottles. Like a bunch of them. So I'm going to need a bunch of glass for that. Unless I have spare... I have only a few glass bottles there. I need a bunch of them. 8 stacks of glass might not be enough. I need to basically fill a dispenser with glass bottles. Like, completely fill it. Maybe I should just craft the glass bottles, because I know I need those. Why is it an odd number? One more stack of glass and it should be enough. There's one. Put those in here for now. I don't think I need that many hoppers, but... Better safe than sorry. There, that should be enough glass bottles. Let me gather a... where did the extra shulker boxes go? I didn't consider that when I set this storage up, that I have some shulker boxes. And let me go to the end of the line. Wherever I have a shulker box first is probably where the copper golems put the empty shulker boxes. Yep, right there. Yep. Maybe a slight flaw with the system. Alright, don't really need these shears right now. I'll put those away. Oh, there's extra redstone. What was the other thing? Dirt. I have to see how much dirt I have. The thing I'm going to build will be able to convert a full shulker box of dirt into mud without having to reset anything. That is one shulker box over there. I'll go ahead and grab that shovel and collect more dirt and more stone. Do I have a bed on me? Yes. Going to go to try to collect a shulker box full of dirt and a shulker box full of cobblestone. Just not sure where I'm going to get it from. I think maybe on the over that direction there's a hill across the river on the far side of the village. Because I never do terraforming, I just never have a lot of those basic materials like dirt and cobblestone. I think I want to dig into that hill. I don't really have a terraforming project in mind. I have something closer to home I want to dig up, so I'll dig off the top of that hill where it's far enough away that I won't really care much. I'm a doofus. I have a beacon over there. It has haste on it. It'd be a lot easier to set up a haste beacon. I mean, for the dirt, that's easy enough, but for the cobblestone, it'd be a lot easier if I could have a haste beacon. Shoot. The redstone build itself probably won't take me that long to build, but getting these materials together is going to take forever. Alright, I have 3 beacons, but I need something to power it with, so... Let me go back and get my iron box. I was thinking, should I put all this stuff back in the ender chest? I thought, nah. Why bother? Oof. Let's get the beacon out. Oh. I'm going to pick up the ender chest. Use a silk touch pick. Huh. Oh, no, this, okay. I was going to say, this shovel doesn't have any efficiency on it. All the more reason why I should get a haste beacon. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay. If you come into the stream late and you're wondering, hey, you said you were going to make a automatic mud farm. Well, yes. It's a big farm, and it requires a lot of materials, which I have not taken the time to collect ahead of time, so gotta start with that. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Shulker box for dirt. The shulker box for cobblestone. The shulker box for stone. And miscellaneous. It's really dirt and cobblestone I mainly need. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. Getting into, I've never had a long-term world of Minecraft. Building stuff for the long term that looks pretty. Not something I'm particularly proficient at. I love making farms. But stuff just to look nice. I'm getting into uncharted territory here. Beacon, activate. Haste 1, haste 2. There we go. Alright, dirt. Cobblestone. Other. Alright. It's better. I'm still not insta-mining the grass. Now, I have a super efficiency 5 shovel, but it's silk touch, so that doesn't help me because I can't convert grass blocks to mud. It has to be dirt. I think coarse dirt would work also, or rooted dirt, but not grass. Normally, I wouldn't want anything except silk touch on a shovel, but here I need the dirt, not grass. Yep. Dirt. Digging. For some reason, looking off that direction, I see that tree. I think it's an Enderman. I don't know why. Is playing tricks on me. Hey, is that Tyler? Hey, welcome in. Nice to see you here. Yeah. I realized that to build the mud-making farm, I would need dirt to convert to mud. And I don't have any. I just gotta go ahead and collect some materials before I get going. Oh, with the mud, one thing I want to make... Well, first of all, I just like making farms. And I thought it'd be a nice farm to make, because I haven't done one of those in a while. But, yeah, I was thinking of using it to make paths inside that village down there. And use some packed mud and some packed mud bricks for that. And I am working on cultivating a big wheat field there, so I'll have a bunch of wheat that I can make the packed mud with. Dirt. Cobblestone. Other. Ah, crap. it break? Is it still giving me haste too? How do I check that? Yes, it's still giving me haste too. And it's not wearing off. Okay. I actually broke the corner off of that. Not the beacon, but guess I repaired it in time. I'm sure in time I'll think of a lot of things to use the mud with and the mud brick. The nice thing about an SMP, I can always ask somebody else in the SMP if they have any cobblestone that they can spare. Because most people would accumulate a lot of cobblestone while playing. And it's like a base fundamental ingredient for redstone, so I need lots of it. I just don't typically have much. I was thinking, the stuff I build in this hardcore world, I'd like there to be, like, some kind of story behind all the builds. I'd like to have them fit together in some way. But they don't have to necessarily have an in-game function, you know? And this mud-making machine, I'll need to put up a big building around it, which will go along the road on the other side of the main base, and it will be like another building there. Kind of add to the overall builds around spawn. I do need to build a bartering setup at some point. Piglin bartering. Another farm I'd really like to have if I just get around to building it. How am I going along? I want to fill this shulker box with cobble and that shulker box with dirt. If you ever set up main bases and stuff in a world, a few thousand blocks from spawn, you know, typically, like I say, I've never had a forever world, but typically what I'll do in a world is once, you know, I spawn in and I immediately collect the necessities of a bed so I can sleep through the night. Then I'll just explore until I find a place that looks interesting to set up a base. It's not necessarily at spawn. A lot of people that play Java Edition like to put their main base near spawn. There's some advantage to having farms that you build that you want to be always loaded in near spawn. At least there used to be. If it hasn't changed yet, Java Edition is going to change soon, so that by default, spawn is not always loaded in anymore. But they created this thing you can do with chunk loading using an ender pearl to keep the area always loaded in if you want. And it doesn't have to be at spawn. You can keep any area always loaded in, no matter where you are in the world, by doing this trick with the ender pearl. But that's Java Edition. Bedrock Edition, that doesn't matter. None of that matters. No chunk loaders. And there was never any... World spawn was never permanently loaded. But my thinking was of, like, building stuff at spawn in this hardcore world. If I ever get ambitious enough to want to make the world available for download, or have people visit this world, I want to have the spawn area built up a little bit, so a new visitor to this world doesn't see, like, a completely undeveloped world when they initially come in, and have to travel a long ways to find where the stuff is that you've worked on. What is that over there? It's been a while. I have no memory of building that. Nor do I know why I built that. I have no idea. Sun's going down. I may have to start digging underneath this beacon. Excuse me. digging. Another thing I keep thinking I should do at some point in this hardcore world is start some kind of diary. In the open world zombie apocalypse project, the map that I've been exploring for over 700 days now, every building, and there's hundreds of buildings on this map, every one has some kind of lore to it. And there's so many written notes. I kind of feel like for posterity in this hardcore world, it'd be nice to put down some kind of a record. Hey, little guy. Apparently they're happy to see me. Is that a baby armadillo? Or is that a grown-up one? I can't tell. I can't remember. I don't think I have any armadillos. Which means... Oh, no, I do have armadillos. Back at my original base, there's 1 or 2 armadillos there. And I did collect a lot of armadillo scoot. I don't think I've given any of my dogs armor. At least not that I remember. But I could. So Sunny says hi. Everybody say hi to Sunny. Watch my step. I'm on top of a big hill. Who knows if there's some cave under my feet that I might expose. lot of andesite here, too. Definitely not what I'm trying to get. Ooh, it's a natural wild llama. Let's see, how much is that? I may be halfway there. Good thing I have haste. Plugging along. This feels so unexciting. Collecting materials for the build. But I've been kind of thinking lately about, I don't know, deep philosophical thoughts about the purpose of YouTube videos. Why I make YouTube videos, why I watch YouTube videos. And, oh, how do I put this? It's a lot about, you know, making a human connection with, like, real-life people. And for me, it's about, I love this game of Minecraft. I want to share my passion for it. It means that, you know, the content I put out doesn't have to be, you know, edited perfectly. Especially live stream stuff. I don't have to, like, prep everything ahead of time, like every detail of what I plan to do. It's just more important that I try to be human. And with edited videos, it's really about telling a story. But for live streams, it's just more of being present, having real human conversations, or just to be there and just to be as real as possible. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Or if it's just me kind of rambling incoherently. What I'm trying to say is it's okay. I think it's okay to do a stream where I do nothing but gather materials. I'm just literally strip mining right now. You know, sure, certainly it's for a purpose, and I've explained why I'm doing it. But it's not the end of the world if I don't finish this and get to the real exciting redstone part. Because that project, it's not like I'm going to do it off camera. It'll be there when I stream next time. Hopefully in a week. I should get away from... Ouch. The habit I've had of trying to prepare everything ahead. And include in my streams this part where I'm just getting materials. Along with the other part, you know, the exciting, sexy part where I'm figuring out the redstone of the mud maker machine. That being said, I only want to go a few more minutes here, and then, with the materials that I have available, get started with the redstone build. I don't want to delay too much longer. I probably have enough materials for now. The real question is, do I leave this beacon here? I think I probably should. Actually, yeah, no, you know what? I'm gonna tear it down. Because if I do want to set up again over here and start strip mining more, I'll move the beacon to that flat spot over there. see the iron. Where do I have the extra beacons? Are they in here? Put the spare shovel in there. That in there. I don't really need the hoe right now. Okay. Put that away. How do I get down from here? Usually at the end game I'd be wearing elytra all the time, but in hardcore, probably safer not to. I'm looking back from this angle. Can I see the hill that I dug up, and can I even tell a difference? A little. Not really, though. Unless you know to look for it. Oh, back to the lag machine. Oh. Excuse me. I'm really not sure if I made the right choice by creating that sorting system that's a giant lag machine. That. Now, where was I? There's dirt. I need a bunch of observers. So we need a bunch of redstone. A bunch of cobblestone. So I need more quartz. Okay. We need about, I say 134, I think, so math is hard. 6 more. I'll make a few extra. Okay. I was thinking about maybe I should have some kind of structural block too. If I have any stone. I have a bunch of quartz. I add some stone. I would probably do. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's do my checklist again. 1 dropper, 2 dispensers. 1 dropper, 2 dispensers. 2 sticky pistons, 134 pistons. Yeah, that's 135. 134 observers, yeah. I need some ice. I need some glass. I need 2 comparators, a repeater, redstone torch, all those glass bottles. I'm gonna need a bunch of redstone as well. Oh! I need a wall. I need a wall. A single wall. Can be anything. A wall made of anything. That will work. Okay, that should do it. And I have all the dirt. And what was in another box? I don't remember. Probably more dirt. I don't think I need that. Put that away. Put this other stuff away. All right. Now, before I get started, and I am about to get started on building it, I need to take a little bit of break briefly. I had to make a quick potty stop, and I will be right back as soon as I go over to this screen, and I'll be right back. Hello, Amanchu here. We're all friends here. In fact, I like to think of you as close friends. Very close friends. So since you've surely liked and subscribed already, as a special thanks, I'll show you dick pics until I get back. Enjoy. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me through all that. Monsters nearby. Dang nabbit. Let me go somewhere else and take a nap. Richard Dawson. Was Richard Dawson not one of my picks? I thought it was. That's only something I share with my very special friends. There's a skelly skulking over there. I see you. I missed you. There we go. Alright, let's see. I want to stand maybe here. Place a block here. Have a dispenser. Like I'll place the dirt block in front of a dispenser and have the dispenser use a bottle of water on it, and then a piston that will immediately push it off to one side. Get out dispenser and some pistons. I need an observer, redstone block, some sticky pistons. Oh, I need a lever. I have to have a lever. Actually, wait. Oh, never mind. No, wait. have a lever in my redstone stuff box, which is in my ender chest. Now I have to run back inside to get it. One lever. And also get me some of this stone. Alright, so I put the dispenser there. I think I might need to be higher up than that. I think I need to be up another block. So put it there. Just hoping the bridge doesn't get in the way of it. I don't think it will. Although, I might want to move it over. Leave room for walls. Not to be fiddling around with this a little bit. I'd figure out how I want it. Alright, put it here. So that's 3 blocks up. Alright. So put that there. Piston here. Okay. Over here. I need more redstone. Redstone dust there. Now if I place a block here, the dispenser should activate. Yeah, I heard it activate. I also need the piston to push the block away. So I'm going to have an observer facing the dispenser. Like that. Redstone dust there. There. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Solid block, solid block. Redstone dust there. Is that going to work? No. Okay. Those 2 spots I have to have target blocks then. So I can get that redstone dust to face the right direction. Do I have... Yes, I have hay bales. Hey, fella. I have an audience coming to watch me work. There. That's how that goes. Then I'll have sticky piston there. Redstone block there. For other stuff. So now when I place a block here, the dispenser will activate, and the piston should also activate here, pushing it out of the way. That piston will also activate. Good. That piston there is going to activate another dispenser. Is that where I want that? I think so. I need a couple of hoppers, though. And I need some glass. I should be trying to explain what I'm doing here. So this dispenser is going to have water bottles in it. I need to replenish those water bottles. This dispenser is here to replenish the water bottles. What it's going to do is I'm going to have a water source in that spot there. Need to take a nap before the monsters come get me. Right, ice. There. So now this dispenser will be full of water bottles. I'm going to need to cover this so nothing comes out, flies out the wrong way. Everything should go into that hopper and get collected into that dispenser. So, get those water bottles. The dirt. whenever I put a block in front of this, the piston will, well, actually the dispenser will activate first, then the piston will push it out of the way. And at the same time, this sticky piston will push up that redstone block, and then it'll move it back down again. That'll activate this dispenser with water bottles in it, or the empty bottles. It will fill an empty bottle with water, and it won't have space in this dispenser to go back into it because it's full. So it'll just spit that water bottle out, it'll get picked up in the hopper and go back into here. And now at this point, there's a water bottle in there. It made mud. Of course, now the problem is, it's ending up with empty glass bottles in here, so I need to pull those glass bottles out. And for that, I need a filter system under this. I think it goes out in this direction. Hoppers. Okay. Here to there. We're facing into that. Okay. Ah. Exactly what I need for a filter. So I put glass bottles in here. And then the other slots, these fillers. Trying to remember. I may not be able to do this from memory. Let's look at my pictures. Grant gallery. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see what I did there. I think I see what I did there. So we need a redstone torch. Actually, wait. Another hopper facing this way. No, that's wrong. I'll get it. Just need a second. I'm pulling the water bottles out, and I want to get them back up into this dispenser. So I'm going to put a dropper there. There. that. Redstone torch here. That'll lock that hopper. There we go. So now I have a filter system and put some bottles in there. I'm wondering if I should get more glass bottles. Like another stack of them. Duck and weave. Woo! Made me jump that guy. Wow. That was not nice. Is it dark enough to sleep yet? No. Alright, yeah, so I'm thinking I want to get more glass bottles to put in there. But I need to have enough glass left. Yeah, let's take care of that first. Water column here. Oh, that's wrong. Because I need to feed the empty bottles into here. So I need to go there. Starting to get a bit messy looking. Water column needs to come up this way. There. Like that. That. Inheritor. Now it looks like it's dark enough to sleep. Hey, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Hazekinder MC? If that is your name. Welcome in. You can see me struggling through trying to do redstone right here. Believe me, I know what I'm doing. It's just... It's hard to do it live and make it look like you know what you're doing. But I know what I'm doing. Honest. This is going to be a mud machine. There's nothing in there right now. So I'm going to have a column of water here. The empty bottles will float up here and then flow over into this hopper and feed into that dispenser. Now I need a sticky piston, solid block, whoops. Oh, crap. Stupid haste. Alright. So when there are items in that... That's not right. Alright, back to the picture. How did I do this? I might have had an observer there. I can't see it from that angle. And I can't see it from that angle. Okay, that did not help me at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be an observer. Okay. So, oh crap. Broke everything. So I need an observer facing this way. And I need the sticky piston here, facing up. Solid block there. That's more like it. Yep, compared to there. Yep, okay. So now, as long as there are any items in this dispenser that powers this comparator, powers this redstone, powering that block, causing the piston to move. Observer detects that, powers this block, activates the dispenser, and the dispenser will just keep activating as long as there's stuff in it until it's empty. Yep. Yep. That is correct. Okay, now I need to fill that column with water. And try not to fall down. Okay. All right, now, when the empty bottles shoot up there, I don't want them to fly out. So I do that. Make some more bottles. That may or may not be enough. It's good, okay. It shot the extra up into the dispenser here, which... Wait a second. Alright, I want that to be full of water bottles. I think I need a couple more water bottles. I have more glass. Nope, not there. Where'd I put the potion stuff? I had 3. I think I'll do 7. What is that? Oh, extra cobblestone. Okay. I think this will be the hardest part of the redstone done. Oh, wait. Fill these bottles with water. Okay. All right, now. Oh, I still need more redstone. This will push up to 12 blocks, and then that's it. So now I need to push that row of blocks out of the way. And for that I get 12 pistons. I'm gonna need another redstone torch. Okay. I'm wondering if I want a row of blocks behind the pistons or not. I think I do. try to get the pistons to face the correct direction. All right, wait, nap time. Not nap time yet? Wow, my aim sucks. All right. Let's put that extra mud away. Okay. That should be right. To activate all these pistons, I put one torch there. Nope, that's wrong. Like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. That'll just reach. So if a mud block gets to this spot, all the pistons push it out of the way. Perfect. All right, we're getting there. This is as much of a mud farm as I've ever made before. I feel like I can put a block there and it's fine. Just like that. Now. That will allow me to accumulate, what, 144 mud before it freezes up and it won't push anymore. But I can go a step further than that. Let's grab this mud. That is as far as it pushes. So once it gets that... Oh, wait a minute. That may not be as far as it's supposed to push. Because this tree got in the way. Just need to get rid of that. my plan is I'm going to have a bunch of pistons that push everything up when it gets as far in that direction as it can. Leaves. Okay. Alright, that happened to be as far as I could go anyway, so. Okay. Go away, leaves. All right. It goes from this all the way down here to there. Okay, so that's the dimensions of it. Get out of here! I'm busy. Go grab a wall. All of these pistons. Put a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Yeah, that's about midway. And then an observer facing into the wall. I think I need to get more glass. A little bit. All right. No problem. A little more glass. My material list was a rough estimate. I didn't expect to have every little thing I needed. Glass. Glass. All right. It took me some time to work this part out because I needed to activate a whole bunch of pistons to push up on all the mud blocks as soon as the mud blocks reached this point. And I need to push up on all of them. And if I had an observer just facing this space, when it saw the mud block get to that spot, the observer would detect that. It would activate all the pistons. They would all push. But then the observer would detect the piston moving and pushing. And then it would just perpetually fire the pistons over and over and over again. What this wall does is when a block like this mud block connects to it, the wall changes shape. And when it's no longer has another thing connected to that side, it changes shape again. So the observer detects that change. And when that wall changes state, the pistons push up. And then the observer will activate one more time. So the pistons will fire twice and then stop. If that makes any sense. believe. Yep, that's where they have to be. There. Nighttime again. I was hoping to get finished with this, but man, it took me so long to gather materials. All right, so I need to get rid of that outline. So anyway, the point is, redstone dust there. Whoops. There. 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 To there. Is that overkill? Probably. It's probably way more observers than I actually need. So sue me. That has to go out 10 spaces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's to there. I think that's the limit. Wait, can I put it there? I feel like I can get away with putting it out that far. I can't put it out all the way to here. That won't work. But I think I can put it out that far. Okay. Just hoping this works. Oops. This is kind of something I put together pretty quick, and I'm not confident that it's the most efficient way to do it, especially as far as lag goes. We'll see. I'll be happy if it just works right. Excuse me, buddy. I need you to move. I miscounted. I'm 9 observers short. I wonder if I'm going to be short on pistons, too. Alright. Yep, I need that. Gonna need to make some more observers. Okay. If I don't have enough observers, I have doubts if I have enough pistons. But we shall see. Oh. Oh, that won't work. Hang on. Yes, it will. I can't put that piston there. I have to put it there. Yeah, that's fine. By my standards, this is pretty complicated redstone. This is a lot more moving parts than I usually do. Yep, I ran out of pistons, so I need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more pistons. Not a problem. Some redstone. Need 10 ingots. Need a bunch of spruce planks. There. Nap time again. It looks like nap time. There we go. Okay. I think it's complete. Nope, I need that dirt back. Go ahead and put that. And just hold down the trigger. Do this until I empty the shulker box of dirt blocks. I want to get at least far enough to see if the part where it pushes all the blocks up actually works. The dispenser that's putting out water bottles should never run out of water bottles. Whoops. That was a little flub. I don't know how that happened. Not sure how that happened. I should be able to just hold down the place block button. Looks like it's working. This handful here. I want to look behind me. I think it's pushed up once. I think I heard it push all the blocks up. This is going to give me more mud than I'll ever know what to do with. Yep, it's pushed up once already. Let's try that one more time. I'm pleased with myself that I was able to finish this in one day, in one sitting. Obviously, it's pretty ugly right now. I need to dress it up, put walls around it, so I can be here day and night and not have mobs sneak up on me and have a creeper blow everything up. Make some kind of decoration for the building the houses in so that it fits in with the aesthetic. that would be for next time, maybe. I have to think about whether I should make an automatic farm for wheat as well. I have planted a lot of wheat, and I intend to plant a lot more, just for looks, and the field next to the village. I could also make an automatic farm for wheat. I accidentally got a block placed on top, but that's actually a useful thing, because I can look up and use pick block. Finish the stack off. And see, I can use pick block to get more dirt, but that is definitely doing what I needed to do. And, you know, once again, I'll be able to empty an entire shulker box full of dirt and convert it to mud before these pistons won't be able to move more. I'll empty an entire shulker box and then have a little bit more I can make before it's completely locked up. I need to make a way that I can access all of that mud, because it's going to stack 12 blocks high. I don't think I can dig that high. But with this efficiency 5 shovel, I can insta-mine it all anyway. Even if I wasn't in range of a haste beacon. Yes! Step back a little bit here. I just need walls around this. Have it, you know, fit in with the aesthetic of everything else. I'll think about how I'm going to do that and, you know, work on that next time. I think this was a pretty successful attempt at doing redstone. Worked out well. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. I'm glad, you know, people could come in and see. And I do have all of the VODs for this on a playlist. I have a new open world zombie apocalypse video coming out tomorrow, and I'll be working on the next one after that this weekend. I feel a little bad about that because there's some cool, spooky Halloween type stuff that happens in the next video I'm working on, but that's not going to come out for Halloween. That's going to come out probably next week. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming in, and I will see you next time, hopefully same time next week. So long, everybody.